And Chennai Super Kings. A
Completely.
game where we saw some amazing hits to the boundary, plenty of 4s and 6s, and lots of great deliveries, outstanding piece of fielding. Everything that you could ask for a T20 game, we got it. Maybe we thought we'll have a poll. Is it the most exciting game you've seen in the IPL? Running the Rinku Singh game very close.
Fine margins.
Yeah, it is very close. I
Very
think.
close, man. What
Very
a
close to
thriller.
being the thriller that this IPL was so waiting for after that high of Rinku Singh. Finally, we've got it. Chennai Super Kings in the end winning by 7 wickets in the 19th over. I don't know what else to say.
You had a phenomenal over rate.
No, I'm just happy my prediction came right. First for who wins. It's the only thing.
Yeah.
I think we really overshot with the.
No, I think
optimism.
I think that I'm not going to be predicting an SRH win from now on.
Same.
I'm just done with them. They have, I think, underperformed and how throughout this tournament, really, really badly. Today, at one stage, I mean, as we said, 130 odd should have been 150, 55. We could have made a game of this. By the way, it wasn't that easy. Despite the fact that CSK had such a fantastic start to the game, they could have been cruising, but didn't happen. But as Manju points out, we were just when you thought that no, things couldn't get more exciting after this exciting game. Next up will be Sunrisers Hyderabad and Delhi Capitals to take it one notch above where we've just.
The grandest of all rivalries ever.
And Mehraj rule says he slept off. And Sports Today Live is more fun than the game. Mehraj, by the way, don't forget, picked up a
Washington
SRH
is my
victory.
man.
SRH victory in the mid innings. A brave man, I must say.
Oh,
Some fun basically.
same club as us.
Hold up.
Acha.
No, you can hold it now. I've said whatever I have to say.
Oh man.
King D, if you're bored with the IPL, come on here to Sports Today.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
5 more weeks to go. Just 5 more weeks to go, yeah.
Only 5 more weeks.
Just 5 more weeks.
What?
Yeah.
Days?
21st.
Ah, that's fine.
How
So
many?
Nine.
May 28th.
28th
28th May.
is the final, huh?
Yeah. So April 28th to May 28th will be 4 weeks, isn't it?
And the World Test Championship final is on 7th.
June 7th.
Gurupal, one of our subscribers, is actually here looking for that Klaasen guy.
Yeah.
No, he's looking at somebody. There was another guy who's commenting saying Klaasen will do this, that before the match started.
Oh yeah.
So Gurupal wasn't very happy.
Yes.
Gurupal is now saying, where is that guy who's looking for Klaasen? Like, where is that fellow who said Klaasen will destroy the CSK spinners today?
Oh, right. I remember now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on.
Where is he?
Show
Where are you?
He's disappeared just like Carlson did.
Achha,
Yeah.
tell something about the match. I gave my commentary. Siddharth, Kagi, Shane.
Siddharth CSK.
Anybody was.
I have my mic.
Acha, you have.
No,
Yeah.
you were not seeing the match. I was watching.
I was listening to your commentary.
Yeah, about the match.
Not about the match, about the match that you
The other
played
match.
yesterday and the match that you are going to play
We
tomorrow.
didn't play yesterday. We went for.
But
Ah.
you did play a bit of
Oh, that
cricket
was
in between, I guess.
a week ago.
Huh?
A week ago, na?
No, yesterday you said there are some few shopping malls
Acha, that.
next to the stadium and all.
Ah, we went to see cricket. And by the way, we went to see a game which also was far more exciting than this game. Even though the victory margin is 25 runs, which is massive in a T20 game, yet I can tell you that game was far more exciting than the game.
I think it was all about the intent that the RCB fielders were showing during the game that really made it exciting, because it did get a little boring in the middle.
See, RCB want to make it a thriller. Every match they play, they want to make it a
But
thriller.
there was credit also to the Punjab batsmen who kept attacking.
Yeah.
Yes,
So they were always there and thereabouts with the required rate. It's just that, as I said, wickets
Yeah.
kept falling. So they kept it exciting.
At one point, they were just 2 runs behind the DLS par score. At one point, Punjab
Punjab,
Kings in the
yes,
game against
They
RCB.
should have won that game. They almost had won that game. It was
But that
just
Siraj burst. Mohammad
How
Siraj.
much can you expect?
Jitesh Sharma
from a
ran out of
single
partners, and then
person? Yeah.
no, not Umesh, the other guys.
Yeah, I mean Harpreet Brar.
It was a double header, no? I get confused.
Everything gets confused.
Yeah, Harpreet Brar, Nathan Ellis. They didn't
Couple of
hang
months
around.
later, if you ask me who was playing for which team, I may get.
Same.
Same.
That's why I've
Hats
never
off,
been-
hats off to you guys. You know, yesterday they were asking, in fact, discussing the best matches of IPL. I said I can't remember the game
single
that
match.
happened last night, and they would remember all the games.
Yeah.
No, not all, some selected.
Arey, most of the games you guys remember. If you ask me, I would struggle to actually remember who played for which team.
No, but I'll tell you, let's say if somebody asks you to pick best 3 games, you could, like, because then there'll be like rare games. For example, a Rinku Singh match this time, or the Tewatia game.
Yeah. Sharjah.
Yeah, Sharjah, that one. So those will be like those rare, or the Brendan McCullum first game. There will be certain games, but 3, 4, 5 you can remember. But you're right. If you ask each season, they might be able to pick one each, like 4, 5 each season, like the most exciting.
If they ask me anything about this season, I might struggle to answer even in which game what happened. Seriously.
Same, yeah. Same. That's not possible. You can't.
Oh, there's too many games and it happens at such a consistent basis that you does tend to slip out. Honestly.
70
74
games, 74 games, and this is the 15th season. 15
And
into
that's-
70 is?
Huh?
15 into 70 is?
Don't ask me.
Into 70.
700 plus 350,
So
1050.
bad.
1050.
1050 games.
Shabash.
Shash. No, okay, let's
I
do
took
it.
about 36 in
Let's try this.
maths
Let's
in
try it.
12.
I'm sure Siddharth will get. Leave the Rinku game aside, which everyone will remember. And I know he will be able to do it. Tell me 5 very exciting matches this year. Forget 5. 3.
This year.
This season.
Yeah, you never pick out. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure both.
I mean-
No, you go 1 and Shane goes 1. Will you be part of this?
Sure, I'll
Okay.
try.
1, 1, 1. Because I think both of us will.
Okay. LSG versus RCB.
What happened?
I just gave
just
them
to,
one.
They were chasing a total in excess of 200 and they needed 1 run, 1 ball, 1 wicket remaining. Dinesh Karthik fumbled.
212.
212.
The score.
212. That
Dinesh
was
Karthik.
he fumbled.
Yeah.
Harshal Patel missed run out.
Yeah. Harshal Patel actually was defending just 5 in
5 runs.
over.
He took 2
Correct.
wickets.
So now when somebody says these things, then the match.
Then you recall.
Yeah.
Next season I may not remember.
Yeah.
Next season, no chance.
No
Next
one
season,
will
no
remember.
chance.
My second game, CSK
No,
RR.
others will also get
Ah.
chance. Huh?
Okay.
One by one, you go first.
Acha. Oh no, I've already forgotten.
Okay, let's
You-
Shane do
you-
it.
Shane.
You will soon join our company.
Okay, KKR RCB. That was the Surya Sharma
KKR.
debut match.
He should not
Huh?
be allowed KKR.
The Surya Sharma debut match. He came on as an impact player. The spinners wreaked havoc. Shardul hit that 60 odd. You were down to 90 for 5. That was a good game because again swung
Finish,
unexpectedly.
tell me finish.
Finish.
RCB all out for
No, wasn't.
92.
Yeah, they were all out.
Yeah, just because it was KKR.
No, this doesn't count.
Sorry.
Oh, you want a thrilling game?
Yeah, thriller.
Thriller,
Thriller in Manila.
Then CSK versus RR.
CSK RR.
Yeah, that was the one with Dhoni took it deep. The Siddharth match.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think I had the same one.
Now you'll have to pick another
No,
one.
yeah, quite quickly. Or I'm going to pick the Mumbai Indians game.
Which
Was this?
Well, last ball 2 needed.
Delhi Capitals.
Delhi Capitals, Mumbai Indians.
Tim
The
David and
first
Cameron
win
Green
of
together.
Yeah. And that was a good over. That was with
Andre Noche. Brilliant last over bowling.
Yorker. And then 2 needed, and then they ran 2.
Yeah.
They ran 2. It could have been a close run out. Tim
Yes.
David and Cameron Green, they ran 2.
They needed 2.
Of the last ball.
Huh.
Yeah.
They needed some 6, 7 or something last over.
Yeah.
It was taking singles because Nokia just bowling Yorker after Yorker.
An underrated one for me would be the GT PBKS game. Sam Curran was bowling, he had taken the wicket. They needed
Tewatia,
4 runs.
no?
Tewatia scoop to find leg and he won it in style.
What about the one where you jumped and danced?
Oh, GT KKR.
No, you said na,
That was-
barring that.
Ah.
Barring that, yeah.
That was
I
the
forgot
reason.
he danced with the Jinku one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That everyone.
उसका copyright तो हमने ले रखा है. If you ask me, I'll say Rinku.
Then
Ah.
another thriller, CSK RCB.
I think he's named all of them now.
CSK.
RCB at Chinnaswamy, 226.
When they choked.
With the choked, yes. The choked game.
They choked.
What about the RR when they choked?
Yeah.
Yeah, RR LSG.
RR LSC, but that was a one-sided. Towards the end, it became one-sided.
They were in a good position, but they hit only 40 runs in 7 overs. No, they didn't accelerate.
Who batted first?
It was LSG who batted
You
first.
can't be cheating, huh? Taking
No, no.
notes from him and this is like
I'm
blatant
not.
cheating.
LSG, you remember Rahul, that slow strike rate.
now-
Butler 40 or 41.
But you did actually remember one.
I
Not by
also-
my assistance.
That one, Arjun defended 20 runs in the last over. Against whom?
Arjun against Punjab.
Punjab.
By
No,
the
no,
time
no.
you reach our age,
SRH.
He's my
No.
age.
SRH.
And this is the Gen Z, by the way.
I,
Against SRH.
Millennial.
I'll,
No, millennial I am. She's a Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen Zs are the
I
younger
don't even know the
generation.
difference.
Huh?
I don't even know the difference.
2000
from,
after.
no,
No, those are
1998 after.
There we go.
98 after millennials.
No, Gen Zs.
Gen Zs.
Gen Z.
Hmm.
And
Right.
millennials are
93 is the cutoff.
Is it?
Yeah, yeah,
5
yeah.
years only different, not much.
Yeah.
Why in 5 years they've
So
changed
what
the name
is
only? It's like 10,
changed.
15
No, the
years.
technical definition is 90s till 2000 something.
Huh.
And, 98 something onwards.
Onwards,
it's Gen Z.
yes. And
And-
the recent one after 2005 is Gen X,
Gen X.
who have, I believe, not developed consciousness yet. आ जाएंगे थोड़े दिनों में वो भी.
2005 means are 18 years old.
What?
Yes,
They're not-
2023.
6, 7
2000?
years old?
I suddenly feel
2005 are 18 years old.
Oh my god.
I suddenly feel so old. Thank you.
I feel old.
Yeah.
I don't feel old.
Young at heart.
Yeah.
Jawan. Yes.
But my pick is the Arjun Tendulkar one.
MISRH.
That was a nice
Good
game to
one.
watch.
How long is this lesson coaching
Even-
class?
Imagine
Hemang
how important
Badani.
it
The other
is.
team.
Even Hemang Badani,
He's standing over.
who's in the support staff,
Of
is
SRH.
retired.
Former
Still,
CSK.
and I'm sure he must be older than Dhoni.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Badani was playing in the early to mid 2000s.
He was involved in that famous catch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karachi.
Correct.
Yes,
they
they clashed.
collided.
Almost.
Kev took the catch and yeah, that was Badani.
Yeah, Badani was almost out
I think
cold.
he also has got a hair transplant.
100%. Yeah.
And
Badani.
Yeah, yes.
No.
Yeah.
was Badani there when
Work with
Tendulkar?
him.
No, yeah, I know where you work. he's got this weird.
See? It's very prominent.
I can't argue with that. Must be.
I don't think.
Maybe that's the reason he's not wearing that cap.
You cannot.
Yeah.
So what do there was Umran, I think, right?
Yeah.
Speaking to him and asking him a few things.
Badani was another Tendulkar hit that 100 against Australia in Indore. I think he became to 10,000 runs in 2001. ODI.
So
Australia.
what about Badani?
Badani also I think hit a 50 and he shared a partnership
That
with
I won't remember
Tendulkar.
now, yeah.
We're just discussing how you can't remember anything in IPL games.
And he's saying
2001 international game.
How Dhoni
What was the
mastermind.
game where those three RR fielders collided?
GT.
That was a good game as well.
RRGT, yes, Sanju Samson, Shimron Hetmeyer, they had hit well
Oh,
in
right.
the end.
The one where Shimran Hetmeyer just went
Yeah,
crazy.
he got a 50.
RRGT.
Half century, no?
there was Sanju who got a lot of runs and Hetman got a lot of
Hetmeyer,
runs.
yeah.
And
Ashwin also
Hetmeyer
hit.
actually finished the
Ashwin
game and
won them that game.
And Ashwin hit a 6
When Ashwin was the player of the match.
That match. Okay, go down please. Let's take some fresh comments. Plenty. Anybody has anything to say about the match today? The exciting match. I summed it up.
Clinical, I mean, it was. The only disappointing thing is they should have finished it a lot earlier because they would have had a big boost in the net run rate and they would have gone to first position.
Do you want to blame somebody for this?
Nah.
Good point.
Dhoni?
What? Dhoni had a superb match as a captain. What more do I need? I had said Dhoni might struggle a bit with the bat, but as captain, he'll be awesome. And he was awesome today with the captaincy. Yeah. Conway and the way Conway and Gaikwad started, we felt it could get over in the 13th or the 14th over. But that run out ensured that, okay, Rahane, Raidu, not good players of spin anyways. They did struggle against Markande. And that's why 18.3 overs. We'll take the win because the next two games are very crucial. Against KKR away and against RR away.
Really? You're counting a game against KKR as crucial?
Chennai.
I'm watching that match.
Coming from a KKR fan.
He's doing reverse psychology here.
No.
Kal se he's been doing.
See, supporting your team is one thing, being realistic about their prospects is another. I'm realistic about their prospects.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, on that note, there's a question by GGK. Very interesting question. Can try and answer it. He says SRH's next 3 games, 2 are versus Delhi Capitals and 1 against KKR. Can they make a comeback? Just that he doesn't want Kavya in the stand, but just to let you know, GGK, she's been there in the stands even when they won. So I think that's a false narrative that's being floated around in social media. So, and anyway, I mean, I'm not superstitious. I don't believe in all of these things. Well, going back to the SRH, can they make a comeback? On normal occasions, I would have said yes, because you make a valid point about 2 games that you got versus DC, KKR, 2 teams not in great form. But now, also looking at the way SRH are bottling it up match after match, you don't even have a lot of confidence in them performing. They've clearly been underperforming, and with that in mind, I don't have a lot of hope from them making a comeback from here on because of the way they play.
No, I think
his point is
he
valid.
also doesn't have too many hopes from SRH, but it's just that he thinks that DC and KKR would be 3 easy games.
No, but he's asking, can they make a comeback? You think can SRH make a comeback after this? Considering that they're playing these 3 games against DC, 1 against KKR.
And also you have to realize that now you are entering into the second half of the tournament.
Yeah.
So
Can they make a comeback?
no, they can always make a comeback, but how many matches can they win realistically? 2, 3, 4.
Of these, they can actually target winning 3, but DC have finally got a win. And it's worth noting that even against KKR, when they battled us with Harry Brook in the 100, KKR still got to over 200 in response. So, if the batting bats like this in one match, you don't really know.
But you know, there's one thing also. In any sport, it's all about momentum. If they can win their next 2 games, 3 games against DC and KKR, you never know. With that momentum, they can actually beat those higher ranked teams also.
But because why I said they can't, because right now there seems to be like this, sort of a divide creeping up in the points table where Rajasthan, Lucknow look like the 2 teams clearly making it to the top 4, and at the moment it does seem like Delhi and SRH being those 2 teams that will definitely be in the bottom 4. It's just looking like that.
Yeah.
It is still possible. I think the chances of SRH making the top 4 now seem as much as the chance of Lucknow or Rajasthan missing out on the top 4. I think it'd be pretty much similar. It's not that none of these things can happen, but the chances of that happening now seem bleak.
I think also a reason why you say that is because if suppose our SRH had been defeated in these matches by a good performance or something, it would have been a much different equation, but they have been very underwhelming. And if you're looking by their performance, they're not going to make it, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's also the point, that one thing is to lose a lot of close games where you're looking like you got unlucky or some outstanding piece of fielding from the team. I think that 3 losses, the first 2 and this one, have been such one-sided losses that doesn't seem like this is a team that is good enough to make the top 4 at the moment.
Actually, I think if I'm not wrong, the only really convincing win they had was Punjab Kings.
No, I think they had 2 in the middle. Both were kind of convincing.
Yeah, against Punjab and against KKR.
And against Kolkata, I'm sorry if you put up 200 runs on the board and you let the other team get past 200, it's not a convincing win. It's not
Still, they won those 2,
and
that too
away. They won.
Away.
Of course they won.
Away also plays a big role.
They won. That's fine. I'm just saying it wasn't convincing. If you have gotten 200 runs on the board, you need to be getting the other team out for 150, 160.
This is how fans are, not like you. You'll support a team and then throughout the tournament you'll criticize it.
When I said the same thing that CSK will face a tricky opponent KKR, no, it's not happening. Conveniently that is
Criticize
forgotten.
their team, but only they will criticize. They will not let you criticize.
Yeah, anybody else.
That's true.
अपने हैं तो हम ही बोलेंगे.
Exactly.
You fans.
Amar Bangla.
Sonar Bangla, yeah.
Wasn't it going to be called Bongo?
What?
Bongo is that.
Bongo. Amar Sonar Bongo.
Don't go there. You'll be annoying a lot. You already annoy the Chennaites. Don't annoy the Kolkata ones also.
Amar Tomar Kolkata. Yep.
Okay, we have a super chat, Anurag. Mehraj rules it is. He says Virat's now ambassador. Oh, acha. Hey.
What is HS?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just the second part.
Oh, yeah.
Mehraj rules we cannot take these unparliamentary words in our chats. And especially we have a lady sitting amongst us.
Yeah, be polite.
Yeah, I know.
Be polite.
We had 2 in our preview show.
Even in her absence, we couldn't have taken.
We couldn't have, and I'm saying even
We
more
should
so.
also refrain.
Okay, Miraj Rules is a big fan of Gargi, so he wants to know.
Okay, well, if you before the tournament, if I looked at the SRH lineup and I thought it was one of the strongest batting lineups when it came to on paper, of course. But because I was looking at how the players are doing in domestic cricket, how they've been doing in the past tournaments, Abhishek Sharma I had a lot of hopes from because he came off of a great Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy campaign. And when you're looking at same formats, he's coming from Syed Mushtaq, which is a T20 format, and he's coming into the IPL, so you expect him to transition easier into the tournament, but he did not, which was surprising. If he had been better in Ranji Trophy and he came to IPL, I wouldn't be expecting the same from him. But I expected a lot from Abhishek Sharma. And the other batters, of course, you had David Warner, but then he was also underwhelming. So I think I cannot pinpoint what is wrong with them, but they've just been underwhelming. There's been a lack of intent, I believe, from the batters when it comes to it.
Yeah.
I think with SRH the problem, and I have pointed this out before, is that every year they chop and change. So you have zero continuity when it comes to the team. The team, obviously, when it comes together new, will take time to get cohesive, understand each other's roles, play to your strength. When they finally start figuring it out, it's too late in the tournament. They can't make a run to the playoffs, and then it's rinse repeat. You'll again reset the whole team. It's not a coincidence that every single mini auction you enter, the two teams which have the biggest purses, Sunrisers Hyderabad and Punjab Kings, without fail. Because that's just what they do.
And third in that list is Delhi Capitals.
Oh, Delhi, in recent years they've been fairly...
they've been stable.
Yeah. JSW actually have done good in that regard. Isn't that... I remember the Delhi Daredevils. Yeah. Oh my god, they
were the SRH.
GMR are also the core.
I know.
But he's saying the changes happened when JSW is. Because before that, they were quite like SRH.
Very trigger happy. And JSW in fact have this thing because I've seen how they run even Bangalore FC. Very professionally. Very professional.
No, actually that runs far more professionally than the cricket team also.
Yeah.
That's
I think it's the most
very
professionally run club in India. Not a Bangalore FC. It's owned by, it's the club which Chetri plays.
Sunil Chetri.
Yes.
In fact, it's not just how they run it professionally, because you hear from a lot of players talking about how it's run professionally, but even with the way they engage with fans and things like that, because I remember doing a lot of features on them. So the whole 360-degree approaches in running a sporting franchise, I think it's one of the better run sporting bodies in our country.
This way, the Bangalore is not exactly known as to be a hub for football, but the West Block Blues became a thing, a source of envy around the nation. Why? Because organically that connection was built. It's very well nurtured.
Yeah. But they haven't been able to replicate that with the cricket team for sure.
Because to be fair, Delhi is mostly immigrants. So
yeah, but I'm sure. I mean, Delhi also used to have, like, I'm just going on football. There used to be a massive football much before.
Old Delhi, old cities.
Yeah. So there were clubs that could develop that kind of fan following. So you can.
It's not like you can't.
Yeah, it's just that, see, even in that sense, like I'm an outsider of Delhi, but I understand that Delhi has pockets, or sometimes it's regionalism at play or ethnicity at play and all of that can be done because there are pockets of different people that reside. Right. So you can appeal to them and make it like that, but it's just how you connect with your audiences, how many local guys do you have, what kind of performance also makes a huge difference. Had you won 2 or 3 titles, automatically you will have people like yesterday. You need that one player, for example, like Virat Kohli had so much of a fan following in Punjab, and I kept thinking why? But also because Punjab have not won a title or given their team anything, so to develop that kind of fan following may not happen.
And also for a team to execute on the field, on the ground, whatever, I think the management needs to be really solid and needs to be on the same page and make sure that there's no Chinese whispering going on, that the message is distorted as it goes along.
Does that happen in Delhi? Like things get leaked, or does that affect their performance? Like what 11 is going to be playing, or people get to know. If that happens, then it will not.
At least I am not aware of. Does it happen?
No, I don't know. I asked you. If you knew.
Who would leak it?
I don't know. Coaches or players or somebody might. I don't know.
But players Can't say actually.
Exactly. Did you hear of anybody?
Huh?
Have you heard of?
I never heard. Although I have a few messages I can show you, which states very clearly that no, nothing of this sort happens.
Happens. Then it's fair.
You want to see that?
No, I don't. I trust you. Next one, please. Oh, Mehraj rules on fire from Canada. He says CSK versus RCB, KKR versus RCB, LSG versus RCB. The best content makers.
I mean, KKR, I am saying it as a fan, their content isn't great. They came up with good Bazigar. Enough said.
Do they mean social media or in general?
No, I think he's talking about their social media content creation.
Yeah. I don't understand this. What does he mean? Acha, he's saying no, but then why is he writing with ST?
team.
He can just write ST team. She's part of the team.
Yeah, why single? Single out one person.
Wait, I don't get it.
No, none of us do.
Yeah. Next one.
Miraj rules is throwing googlies today.
Next one.
Got his salary today.
He wants to spend that entire thing on super chats.
On the 21st? Okay.
United versus Sevilla.
Oh, it was a terrible watch, and our United fan producer Anurag just went. And I totally get why. Harry Maguire had a great performance. David De Gea had an even better performance. And despite being 2-0 up, they ended up losing 3-0 to a Sevilla team that are 13th in the league right now, if I'm not wrong. No.
The king of Europe.
No, actually, to be fair, Sevilla have a really good record in the Europa League, but yes, I still would not have expected them to do that. Mir Shah is saying, you all wanted to drop Conway 3 matches ago.
What was it with Jadeja and Klaassen today? I think it started with that one catch he was trying to take. But I think Klaassen was within his right. He was just standing his ground. He didn't come and try and disturb or try and prevent him from taking a catch. Jadeja got upset even more. Anything more that I missed? Or?
No, that was it. Because initially, even when he was trying to kind of get around Carlson, even in the midst of that, you could see the annoyance on his face.
Klaassen.
Yeah, I said Klaassen.
No,
You said Carlson.
I said Carlson. Oh,
Yes. Thank you.
Wonderful. No.
Second, I went, have I been pronouncing it wrong for so many
I'm
days?
pronouncing it wrong.
and I know why.
Yeah. No, so Klaassen didn't do anything wrong. He was standing his ground, but even when he was trying to get around, and then when he fell, imagine, and this is the beauty of slow-mo, you can see Jadeja falling on his bottom and throwing a tantrum at the same time.
I know he fell awkwardly, but it wasn't the batter's fault.
The
Anyway.
batter was standing.
What is that?
Fair play.
award. You lose points.
But CSK,
Is it so?
Both of them.
rather ironically,
Both the teams.
CSK are often ranked right at the top of the fair play award.
Now they will lose points.
You know how they say in Formula 1 that it's a racing incident. I think this was just a cricket incident.
No, but they do lose some
just
points.
happened.
Because after that.
Racing incident,
No,
RCB has to go on top. No?
Yeah.
They will lose points.
No, because at that stage, it wasn't just that moment. After he dismissed Klaassen, he again had a few verbals with him. So it didn't stop at just being a cricketing
One
incident.
time thing.
Yeah, it continued for some time. So that was a thing. SP Roy, your fellow Kolkata Knight Riders fan, says, Shane, don't lose hope. We won 14 matches consecutive in 2014, which was broken by CSK. We had no Sunil that match as well. So
CLT20 final, I remember that.
Yeah. At that time, only Narayan's action was reported, so he couldn't play.
Yeah.
Dhoni wouldn't have spoken to his teammates so much in all these days. Now, look at the amount of time he's spending with SRH players, from Mayank Agarwal to Hemang Badani to every player.
yeah.
15 minutes each, appointment. All of them must have taken appointments. Dhoni bhai, मेरा वो मैच खत्म होगा, मेरा 11:10 to 11:15, हाँ तेरा ठीक है.
I know he's been. I guess also a lot of players kind of feel that this could be his last or penultimate season or whatever.
I
So
think
whatever.
This has to be his last.
I'm not sure.
I think this has to be. Huh?
No, see, the first thing which he said in his quote, he said that this is the last phase of my career. It's important to enjoy it. Feels good to be here. They've given a lot of love and affection, and they always stay late to listen to me. So I'm pretty sure he's referring to the players who come to him for advice. No?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, because he's towards the
I think this
end
is
of
his
his career.
last season.
Yeah.
I have to. Sorry. last year.
Is that the reason why they kept 2 more additional games at Chepauk? For the...
No, but I think this was always supposed to be this the last season for MS Dhoni. You know, he's 41. How old is he?
Yeah,
41, 42?
41.
41.
7 July 1981.
In July,
He'll turn 42.
He'll turn 42. So,
Long career.
almost 43. With the next time if he plays, if he's playing the next season.
No, then he'll be 42 only.
No, but closing in on 43. The touching distance, 43.
Officially.
So, yeah. Officially. Yeah, but
No, but I mean, I also, I think nobody would know whether it's his last season, firstly, because he himself wouldn't have decided it. And if he does, it'll be like a last moment. I think in his mind, he knows could be his last season, is what I'm saying. And he may never come back. So everything that he's doing, or like playing at a certain place, could be the last time. He probably has that in the back of his head.
Yes.
And if he feels that he's good enough to play next season, he will. But that is still like, whatever, a 30, 40%, 50% chance that he will. So he's taking it, soaking it in like it's his last, just like he did at that bus ride that he took for the semi-final at the World Cup in 2019
Old
in
Trafford.
England at Old Trafford. He told some of the people that no, I want to go by bus because this could be my last bus ride with the team. So he had thought that if there was a chance that if they don't win, then this will be the last time. If they would have won, he would have got another bus ride.
no, in fact, I'll be pleasantly surprised if Dhoni comes out to play for CSK next time. But I have my doubts. At least with Dhoni, never say never. He likes to give surprises. That's one thing about MS Dhoni. But back of his mind, he also knows, and you never know. With the way CSK have just found their mojo back, they have the momentum. You never know. They might just make it to the playoffs. At least in my, if you ask me, I think CSK, they are making it to the playoffs alongside Rajasthan Royals, LSG, and I still haven't changed my fourth team, that is Punjab.
Which were your four? Okay, let's quickly revisit our 4 teams.
You would remember.
We have it. By the way, what we must do, Anurag, I'm telling you, when we finish the.
It's already documented.
Exactly.
You would remember.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. So when the group stages are over, please take out everybody's prediction. I mean, not now. When the group stages are. Okay, but which we won't lie. We'll tell you now. You don't need. I'm saying when the group stages are over, we will take people's prediction and how many of us got right for everything. Whether it'll be like top 4, then we'll later do it for our orange caps and purple cap and young player, whatever we did, we are going to look back and it'll be in good humor because the chances of us getting it right is going to be very rare, and I don't think anybody will get everything 100%. Okay.
That my orange.
Okay, what is your?
My orange cap player is not playing for the.
So then you will not get it right, na? The point is that whether he's playing, not playing.
Shikhar.
But that is part of the prediction.
That time he was.
Arey bhai, that is part of the prediction to get everything right.
Best prediction for orange cap, KL.
But you're
out there.
Quickly, we'll forget about that. Top 4 teams that we had picked. Let's revisit them and let's see where they are.
I just mentioned RR, LSG, PBKS, and CSK.
And that's the end of it.
No, it's just we are checking our prediction. How you finished the show so early today?
Yeah. There's a match tomorrow.
Okay. Quickly, we are finishing it. Siddharth.
GT, RR, CSK, RCB.
RCB had picked.
I picked RCB.
Okay, they're still in.
Right at the start.
Yes.
I think it will be. Even though
She didn't pick anyone.
I wasn't there.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
Yes. Now
She lucked out.
She left
No,
out.
but she has an advantage. now.
She lucked out.
No, but I still had my top 4.
How do we know now?
Is it on
Have you
the
documented
I
it?
tweeted it.
Okay, done.
there
Now
we
go ahead. We can
So
check the date.
RR, LSG, GT, and RCB. Don't come at me, RCB.
No, that's fine. You could still be right.
Come on.
Ah,
I also picked RCB in the top 4.
2 are right, 2 are horribly wrong.
Which are?
DC and KKR are way off. But I had picked, if I'm not wrong, RR and was it? I don't know who the fourth was.
He picked DC.
I also
DC.
picked DC.
Even
and
I
Harsh-
picked
CSK.
LSG also. Yeah, LSG was there.
Even Harshit would not have had that much of confidence.
In DC, no, he picked them. He picked them.
Okay, take the super chat. Nasreen Sultana is saying, question of this IPL, who is funnier, more lovable, a frequent trend in social media, Rahul Rawat or Rihan Parag?
Rahul Rawat, the youngest
Favorite journalist.
I'm hoping it's not, the last bit is not sarcasm.
I think the entire. I have no comparison with Rihan Parag. He's a. I won't say India material, as in terms
Poster
of.
boy of Rajasthan Royals.
He's playing. Every day you get to see him on national television playing for such a great franchisee, Rajasthan Royals. Everybody is watching Guwahati. So he would be the heartthrob of Assam.
Yes.
In Assam, people won't even know who Rahul Rawat is. Yeah, come on, yeah, AJ is gone.
No, that was not AJ's.
That was Sultana.
That was Sultana. That's why AJ Scon is saying, I love Virat, but keeping the bias aside, in 2018 I thought Manoj is the future after watching Tak.
Okay.
Now he thinks that, so young kid on the bar, now he thinks Gargi is the future. Keep going. AJ Scon is a very regular viewer of us. Thank
really?
AJ Scon.
Thank you, Aegis.
AJ Scon.
AJ Iskon is the name. Okay.
That's a screen name. We don't know.
Yeah.
But he is also very clear that just because you like Virat and he likes Virat doesn't mean that he is praising you.
Genuinely feels.
Okay. Thank you so much, AJ Iskon.
Okay, Mihir's comment we didn't take, is it?
No, because I had mentioned that
What
we said he said that 3 matches ago we said we wanted to drop Conway.
Yeah.
What now?
No, so okay, going back, I remember that comment. We said that he's, towards the end of that rope. I think he was running on thin ice. We said he would have to perform in this game. If not, then I would have to be forced to look at somebody else. That's what we had said. But he came good and he's continued. None of us hate him. We like him. It's just that he wasn't coming good, and so that's why he pointed.
I would never drop somebody like Devin Conway. I think in world cricket he is one of the best anchor in T20 crickets, and he knows how to accelerate, how to build an innings in T20 also. I know there are times when he's slow to start, but thereafter he picks up.
Yep. Best all 3 formats player before the emergence of Harry Brook and all that. Very consistent.
And we are still early days for Harry Brook because Babar Azam was also when he came onto the scene. Everybody was going gaga over Babar Azam, but I think even Babar Azam has to be tested.
Chalo, on that note, we have our game early morning tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow evening once again. But
Afternoon, double header.
oh, it's a double header. It's a weekend, yes.
Header tomorrow.
Huh.
Oh, yes.
Red versus Blue is also live
Also.
on Sports Stuff tomorrow.
Very good.
Lovely.
Triple header, so you can watch all of that. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. See you. Vanakkam.
Nandri.